something you're going to have to do a lot inside of low voltage too is you're going to have to know how to crimp coax cable. This specifically is going to be RG6. The other variant that I see all the time is RG59, which is specifically used for coax camera cables with BNC connectors. But they all get stripped the same way. They all work pretty well the same way. They're just a little bit different heads. BNC connectors, they're just a simple push and twist. Whereas your standard coax is more of an actual screw that you have to screw onto the screw onto the receptacle, or whatever it's technically called. So the way that you're going to do it is you're going to take your strippers. These are just some basic Milwaukee ones that I picked up. But there are some that are actually kind of nicer than this that I like more. This one adjusts its length by screwing and unscrewing this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the length of the jacket. So you're going to go the length of the jacket, which is about the length of this. I'm actually going to move it over just a tad more, and then I'm going to unscrew that, and that kicks off your first bite. Down to the shielding. The shielding, what it's meant for, is as a ground to stop electrical interference. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the rest of the shielding off. I'm just using a pair of snips because it's quicker. With this particular one, and I know about how far down I have to go. And you're going to bring the very edge down to your bare copper wire. The bare copper wire is actually where the signal goes. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take just a little bit more off. We're going to go back one more time on here to take the rest of the jacket off. Give it a couple spins, pull. Now we're back down to the jacket itself. And that's where you actually get your head on. Now, what you're trying to do with your head is you want your wire to be poking out just a little bit from the edge. Now, because the theory is that it can always be trimmed back if it's too long for the particular thing that you're using, but it's not that big a deal. Then, you get your pair of crimps. These are just some ideal ones that I picked up at Lowe's years ago. I'm gonna slot in right there, and that crimps them down. And there you go. You have a perfect RG6 head. That's pretty much it.